Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host of the Grilling to Get Away podcast. Welcome back to the next episode, and happy Cinco de Mayo. Today is the 5th of May, and we got a kind of special episode for you. We're talking a little bit more about maybe some Mexican-inspired dishes. Now, Ben and I both mentioned like this isn't really our forte, but we do dabble a little bit in some Southern style barbecue at sometimes, so we kind of bring that to life here a little bit today. Again, we're not experts in these types of dishes, but we have a little bit of fun trying to explain what we do to get kind of be inspired by our friends that are down in Mexico. So we hope you enjoy this one. As always, we really appreciate everybody listening wherever you listen to this podcast. We share some awesome news, some accolades that we got recently in the podcast as well. So we hope you enjoy that. But thanks for being here. We appreciate you all, and welcome to the next episode. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Oftentimes, life is demanding, stressful, and just won't stop. When needing to take a break, we like to light up the charcoal and crack open a cold one. The Grilling to Get Away podcast is an ongoing conversation about all things barbecue and grilling, from our backyard to yours. So if you sometimes don't know what the heck you're doing, if you like to learn, and if you don't take yourself too seriously, you're in the right spot. Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host to the Grilling to Get Away podcast, and I'm here with my buddy
Ben.
Hey, Ben, we're back again.
We are back. It's a good thing, Greg.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing real good,
Nice.
good. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. I was trying to think the other day. It's I feel like it's been a while, but it's also when's the last time I saw you?
When did we see each other?
I feel like Saturday or Sunday. Was it Sunday?
No, we just did a video on Monday. So it's been a couple days.
After Sunday. Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, my
That's okay.
apologies
My bad.
for being wrong.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'll forgive you this time. Yeah, we were doing some promo videos for a Meat Fest that's coming up at the end of the month.
Meat Fest. Come on out.
Yeah, so we had our buddy Mr. Riggs Radio, come on over to the house. We had some ribs. We had some else? We had chicken,
brats,
some brats.
Had what? Three different grills going.
3 different grills and smokers, and we were just shooting some videos and some promos for Meat Fest. So that was good. That was the last time we saw each other. I know all these days kind of blend together now.
They sure do. Yeah. It's a good thing, though, right?
Yeah, right.
It's a good day. Having 3 smokers going at once
Right.
is.
Yeah.
He walked up and he was like, "Oh, this is what you guys do every day, huh?" It's like, we'd love to do that.
We love
every
to
day,
do it
but,
all day, every day. But we have some business sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we have to work.
Yeah. No, but it's good to see you. It's Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, the 5th of May for those that don't speak Spanish. And I know we got some special cervezas.
We do. Yeah, we're rolling with the Modelos.
Okay.
All right, let's crack these open here, Greg.
What is it? The heart of a lion? Is that what the? All right, he's popping them open. We can't.
It doesn't say the heart of a lion on there.
Okay, I'm
Maybe
just
it
thinking
does.
about the commercials.
Those are your favorite commercials?
Yep, when I'm
Let's see
watching UFC or something like that.
here. Yeah, good.
He's trying. He's struggling. These aren't the pop tops. These are. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Here's to you, my man.
Oh, cheers. We got a couple of things to cheer about. Not only this Cinco de Mayo, but I got some good news for us, Ben.
Yeah.
I actually got two pieces of info for you. So our podcast, Grilling to Get Away, just reached 1,500 downloads.
Man, that's a record.
That's a record.
Just keep climbing, huh? That's awesome. Well, here, I'll drink to that, buddy.
Cheers
to it.
Yeah. So thank you all. Thank you all for listening, downloading, subscribing, sharing with your friends. We know a bunch of you have been sharing the podcast, so we're just so appreciative of you all that we've hit another milestone here. And another thing, Ben, I just found this out today by happenstance. I was just doing a little bit of research and other barbecue things, and I came across the top 100 barbecue blogs and websites to follow in 2022.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So, I was looking on there and I wasn't expecting to see our name.
No, get out of here.
Yeah. So I was scrolling down and popped up Burn Pit BBQ. And we were number 71.
Woo! Cracking the top 72.
Yeah, right. That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Well,
that is. Yeah. So I was just, looking at some of the other, people that we follow. Obviously, there's
absolutely.
some big names on there.
Climbing the ladder, Greg.
Yeah. First page, top 100, number 71. I mean, that was huge. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
That is great. So, we'd like to thank all of our awesome listeners, anybody that checks out our site. Thank you so much. Any kind of feedback you have, like you said, reach out to us. We're always willing to, we want to grow with our listeners and stuff. So if there's something that you think we could be doing differently or add to it, please give us your feedback. We'd gladly take it.
Yeah. No, we appreciate it again. Like we're kind of blown away. We're still under 2 years old in the business, and obviously the podcast we started this year. But we keep reaching new audiences, and that's awesome. It's all a testament to the people that listen and follow. So cheers to you all as well. All right, well, we got that out of the way. What did you cook anything
I did.
Over the past few days?
Yeah, we got out a couple of times. Did some steaks. So had a couple of T-bones, or sorry, not T-bones. They were New York strips.
Strips
from the cow.
From the cow.
So,
I got word that. Side note, Ben.
Here we go.
That I got another cow that we can
perfect
butcher up. So we'll be getting that soon.
Nice. I'll have to start cooking a little bit more.
Yeah.
Clean some room out.
Clean out some of that freezer.
This is always a special treat. If if you do like to grill and do it often, even cook, I'd highly recommend it. Looking into it, it's definitely well worth it.
Yeah, I mean, especially with prices the way they are right now.
Yeah.
You can't beat working with your local butcher or farmer. Splitting a cow, splitting a pig with somebody that a cow you could probably even split 4 ways with.
Yeah, easily.
3 or 4 ways with different families, and go all in on that thing, and split up the cost, and you get quite a bit of meat.
We go a third between 3 families.
Yeah, and it lasts a long time.
Yeah, when was the last time we did? A year and a half ago?
Yeah,
at least. So,
yeah, I mean, we go through it pretty quick, but you're getting a bunch of ground beef, and then you can kind of select, how
different steaks and options, and yeah, man, that's awesome. Well, yeah, highly recommend it. If you haven't done it, look into it. If you have questions about it, again, please reach out. We're more than happy to help. Like anything that we can do.
Maybe we can do a future podcast, have somebody on to explain that process for people that might not know how to do it. Because I know the first time we did it, there was some explaining that had to be done.
Absolutely.
But we just we highly recommend it. It's definitely very economical if you're looking to save some money, especially with the prices of beef and pork right now. It's kind of insane. So, all right, well, let's get back to those steaks you were talking about.
Side note, yeah. They were like I said, New York strips. Man, honestly, like Greg, this was the kids. My wife, like they crushed them. I don't know if it was just we hadn't done steaks in a little bit, and they, for whatever reason, like it was just one of those nights where, man, it just worked out. The steaks were awesome. They were juicy. Just honestly, just kept it simple.
Yeah.
It's a great cook. Honestly, I had a great time. It was fairly quick, but in total probably lasts about 15 minutes.
Right,
but either way, still a good time to just kind of get out and get some food on there. And I'm trying to think. I don't think we did any really sides. I know my wife made like some kind of like a salad with it, but nothing grilled for a side this time around. Okay. What about you? What was anything big?
Yeah, I did a couple like appetizer type things for my wife had a book club come over,
and you were trying to play hero, huh?
No, she asked if I would do some things, and I said okay.
Sure. Oh, okay. Twist my arm.
Yeah. Give me some time. Let me see what I can do here. But I'd say this was one of the times I wasn't really in the zone. It was one of those times I wasn't feeling it, and and it didn't turn out like I wanted him to turn out.
Oh,
so
boy.
it wasn't a good showing for me. But yeah, I'll have to look at the tape and get back into go back to the drawing board. But I thought I had a little too much smoke. So I did some bacon wrapped tater tots, which I've done before and it turned out fantastic. You take a tater tot, you wrap it in bacon.
Exactly what it sounds, huh?
And then you sprinkle like you roll it in brown sugar.
Okay,
so,
sure.
You get a little bit of sweetness, savory, all that kind of stuff. And then I did some abbreviated jalapeno poppers because I didn't have as much time to smoke. So I just sliced up thick jalapeno slices, fresh jalapeno, put some cheddar cheese in there.
Oh, nice.
Wrapped it in bacon, of course.
Yeah.
And then just, sprinkled some of our stuff on there.
Big bacon theme at
Yeah,
these,
big
these
bacon.
book clubs, huh? I'm going to join the book club if that's what it takes.
Yeah, and so these were meant to be quick cooks, but I want to get a little smoky flavor on there. But I felt that maybe I just had too much wood right away.
What kind of wood were you using?
I had some maple, and I was like, okay,
it should go well with the bacon.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but it was real thick, so
okay.
I thought maybe I put too much in there. So again, they weren't bad, but like I wasn't in the zone, I didn't feel it,
Sure.
and the product showed.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. To be honest, at times if when I use kind of certain maybe brands of like wood chips or chunks like that, it kind of like that. If I use this certain brand and if I do too much, man, then yeah, I really notice that it almost kind of gives it like a sour taste. It's real over the top smoke, and it just kind of takes out that flavor. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Done it too many times.
Yeah. Not a good showing, but like I said, you live and you learn, and then we'll move on. But it's always good to get out there. But I just wasn't in the zone on this one, and well, like I said, we'll get back out there and we'll try again.
Hey,
Twist my arm.
All you can do.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, gotta
try something else.
Keep getting better, Greg.
Yeah.
So
that's right. Well, it's awesome. Well, good. Well, I think we're gonna talk a little bit more about maybe some Cinco de Mayo dishes. So before we get into that, I want to give you a little history, Ben, in case you didn't know.
It's a good chance I probably
didn't know.
Yeah,
well, Cinco de Mayo, or the 5th of May, is a holiday that celebrates the date that the Mexican army was victorious over France in the Battle of Puebla. That's all I got.
Okay. Well, I was looking for more.
Okay.
Well, congratulations. It's a good day to celebrate then. We'll drink to that.
But I also know that Mexico doesn't celebrate as hard as
we
us
do.
Americans celebrated.
Oh, wow.
So but yeah, so I think we'll talk a little bit more maybe about some Mexican style dishes that we do.
That we've tried.
Yeah.
So you can take it for what it's worth.
Yeah. What comes to the top of your mind when you think about that?
Yeah. So one of the things that I've done in the past that again I've learned from my my sister fiance or future father-in-law that he's cooked again just taking some of those they're scallions, Greg. So it's the kind of the green onion type. I think they're called spring onions, where they have the big kind of the bigger bulb. So literally almost the same thing as like the green onion, but it has that bigger bulb at the bottom. And man, you just slap that on the grill, let that roll for a bit, and juice it with lime, like right before you're gonna eat it. And holy cow, it's fantastic. My wife is a big fan of onions, and I think I watch her crush about like 8 of those. Like she just loved them. Right. So it's like, all right, that's so those are a hit.
Those are a hit.
Yeah, no, she digs them. They were good. I would definitely continue to do those. Another thing that I really like to do is when you get some skirt steak and let it soak in some beer for, if you have time, an hour, if not like half hours works, gets the job done. But it's nice because it's super thin. So it's one of those you can kind of leave the lid off and just, you're going real hot, fast, and just turning it, real quick. So
do you any special type of beer that you're using for that?
Yeah, it depends. If I can do a Corona, yeah, I'd like to do that and get some lime juice in there too. I think that goes real well together. Obviously, the Corona and lime. But it doesn't have to be. You can easily go with a Miller Lite too. There's just get that kind of beer taste in there and stuff, and then get it right over the coals and stuff, and just keep it hot. And like I watched her future father-in-law do it for the first time, and man, he was just flipping it with his hands.
Really?
Like, no tongs, nothing, just right there. I was like, man, okay. He's all in. So it was cool. It was a good experience. But no, that's something that I've also tried to since the first time I watched him do it. But I'll give him credit for that, because I didn't do that until I saw him do it. So
okay.
But no, it's great, man. It's, you can make great tacos with it and stuff. It shreds up nicely. Yeah, you can't go wrong.
So what kind of seasoning are you putting on there?
With that, it just kind of depends. I mean, you can throw like some hot sauce on there if you want. But as far as season goes, I'd probably just go with some pepper.
Okay.
Maybe a little garlic. So I've done it, kind of hit it with a little ground pounder, so our all-purpose garlic seasoning.
Yeah.
But again, it's one of those, you can keep it simple.
Yeah.
You don't have to think too much. It's soaking in the beer. It's going to pick up some of that flavor. You're going to get some lime juice in there too. So, if you don't season it, I don't necessarily think you have to.
Okay. So then how are you just eating the steak, or are you putting on something? What are you doing?
Oh yeah. Put it on a tortilla.
Okay. Wheat, flour, corn?
Yeah,
all of it,
whatever's available, Greg. Now typically we have flour in our house, but I have had it with corn and stuff, and it's really good with the corn too. I can't say you can really go wrong.
Yeah.
If you have time, kind of while the steaks are resting just for a little bit, and you're getting ready to shred them, if you can throw the tortillas right on the grill too, just kind of toast them up a little bit. It's just adds to it, right? It's just keep it leveling up.
All right. Yeah, no, that sounds good. I think we talked briefly about your skirt steaks before, and I don't think I've tried that yet.
Let's give it a go.
Yeah, I've had skirt steaks as far as real buying from the grocery store or whatever. Yep, that's real thin. Throw them on the grill, hot and fast, a couple minutes per side. But I've never.
It's fast. Like you're basically just hitting it and then you're turning it real quick. So it depends on how how done you want them. But especially if your grill's hot, it's gonna cook fast.
Yeah, but I've never soaked them in beer or anything like that. So that's something I would like to do here coming up soon. But yeah, I think kind of going along that same line of meat. One thing I have done before is carnitas. So, basically you are, smoking in this, you could do it, in the crock pot, you could do it on the smoker, but essentially, again, it's a boneless pork shoulder, like a roast. Mm-hmm. And, you get your seasonings, not too much, again, a little bit of garlic powder, salt, maybe a little bit of cumin in there. But essentially you're just low and slow, letting it cook real. The goal is to let it shred, right? Yeah. So you're trying to shred it. So then you could use that meat. Again, you could do some tacos, you could do some enchiladas, so many different options there. I know some people that do like tamales and stuff like that with that in there. But that's just another option. Like if you're doing like a pork shoulder or something like that, and you want to try something different, like try some different flavors out, you could definitely do something like that.
So will you then shred it and kind of put it into a pan and then kind of get it, like how do you get that, I guess like the taste that you're looking for in there?
Yeah, so again, here comes my cast iron, right? So
nice. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna heat that cast iron up real nice because the thing with carnitas is you want maybe a little bit of crunchiness, a little bit of crustiness to some of that meat at the end. So after you shred it a little bit, again, if you wanted to warm it up or if you wanted to get kind of more of that, you could say authentic type of style, you could, crisp it up a little bit in the cast iron. Yeah. And I guess if you got like a Blackstone or if you got like a griddle or something like that, you could also use it that way.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to do it that way. You could just, as soon as it's done and ready to shred, you can shred it up.
Pop it right on. And then, season it how you like to season it. Kind of more of get yourself a little bit more of a Mexican style feel to it. Sure. Are you saucing it too, Greg?
I don't like the sauce.
Like hot
too
sauce
much.
or anything?
Hot sauce, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for sure, if I'm not doing like a like a salsa or something.
So when you throw it back in that cast iron, will you put a little bit in there so it kind of cooks with it?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So
okay. That's grill tip from Greg.
yeah. Put a little sauce in there
Yep.
when you're heating it back up or when you're trying to get a little bit of char to it. I'll use traditionally before we had our stuff, some tapatio.
Yeah. There you go. Look at you. So cultured.
Yeah. Right. I know. Yeah.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I think too that's a great time. Like I've never done that, Greg, but like that's a good time too. If you're throwing it back in the cast iron like that, like throw some onions and some bell peppers in there, man. Like
you could, yeah.
Just a thought.
Just another. There's so many options.
You can really turn it up from there.
Yeah. But no, that's one of my go-tos, I guess you could say. I don't do it too often.
Sure.
I typically do like a traditional kind of pork shoulder where then it's more of American barbecue style. Mm-hmm. But you mess with the flavors and you'll get something different.
And it's a great thing to do with leftovers too. So if you do that pork shoulder and stuff and you got leftovers, I mean, again, we talked about that recently, and another thing to try. Add that to the list, Greg.
Yeah, add it to the list. I mentioned salsa. I also like to, smoke some of if I'm doing homemade salsa.
Yeah.
Smoke some of the vegetables before we mix it up.
Nice. Okay.
I've done that a few times. I've also given some of that stuff away.
For money?
No, for gifts.
I don't remember getting a gift like that, Greg.
Yeah, this is only for the people I care about.
Imagine that. Shocker. Give me that beer back.
Yeah. Right. No, like I was over like Christmas again. Like I was thinking about what's a unique type of gift I can maybe give.
Cheap, something affordable.
Hey,
within the budget.
Within the budget, but comes from the heart.
It's made with love.
Yeah,
that's the key ingredient. Everybody.
Yeah. No, so we did some fresh salsa.
Nice. Okay.
Turned out real nice.
Yeah.
And in the garden here, we were growing some stuff, and we smoked some tomatoes and some green peppers and jalapenos and onions. So you just throw that stuff on the smoker for a little bit, get a little bit of smoky.
All chopped up together?
No, this was all whole.
Okay.
So yeah, so we left them whole.
Yeah.
We smoked them for a little bit. I can't remember what wood I was using, but it was a mild, smoke. I didn't want to overpower or anything like that.
What would you recommend, Greg?
What would I recommend for that type of smoke? I'd probably go light. I love pecan.
Man, I do too.
Yeah.
To me, it's like that perfect wood for kind of just that very subtle.
Yeah, either that or
it's
like
not overpowering.
Either that or like a hickory or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it real low, mild. But yeah, you smoke it for maybe an hour. Let it sweat a little bit in that smoke, real low and slow. 200, 225. Real low. And then you just proceed with the rest of your process of chopping it up, putting it in, your mixer or whatever, doing a couple of bursts or whatever they're called when you're mixing your stuff in,
nice,
in the blender, and depending on how chunky you like it. But yeah, it turned out real nice, real good. You get that smoky flavor, you get the heat from the jalapenos. So no, that was a good one. And if you've never smoked vegetables, that's, and salsa is so easy too. It doesn't take much to knock that out of the park. I'd recommend smoking some vegetables and trying to make yourself some salsa, and then you can put it on top of your carnitas. You can put it on top of your skirt steak, whatever you're doing, right? So,
yeah.
Or you can just eat it with a chip. It's really good.
That's true. Yeah, lots of options with that too. Even eggs. Your eggs in the morning, Greg.
What is that called?
Huevos rancheros.
Huevos rancheros. Yes. Oh yeah. We don't find those too much around here though.
No.
Okay. Anything like any other sides that you do that that you think that might be kind of more of something that leans towards the Mexican.
Yeah, absolutely. Like corn, man. I love doing corn. It's it's one of those things too where you can add it to the salsa. You can add it. I love the fresh corn. So right in the cob, and then smoke it for a while, and you can bring it in and cut it right off. So, my wife likes to do that. She'll put that in, with our tacos and stuff at times. I've seen people do that. What's that? Man, my wife she's gonna yell at me when she listens to this because she she knows what it is. But that bowl, it's a dish with the corn in it.
That doesn't give me much to go on.
I'm sorry. Man, she's gonna yell at me.
The bowl with the corn in it.
Yeah, it's and it's seasoned. It's spicier.
Man, you're giving me nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'll try and remember, and I'll talk to her, and hopefully I can get it by the next episode. I apologize.
You want to phone a friend or
right now?
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. You think this will go well?
No, I don't think it'll go well.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. We can always edit it, right?
Yeah, we always say that, but I'm not gonna edit it.
Yeah, we know the truth. Let's see if she answers. We're live right now, everybody. Hey, quick question for you.
He's on the phone.
What is the what's the corn dish that you like? Elotes.
Elotes.
Right, that's what it is. Okay. Nope, we're on the air right now, so just wanted to phone a friend and say I couldn't think of what it was called. So
and I had no
and Greg
idea.
had no idea what we were talking about. So
okay. Yeah. Okay.
I just couldn't think of the name. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Awesome. That's
Okay,
great.
so elotes. So
Elotes. Yeah.
I don't even know what these are. Like, enlighten me to what the. Do you know what these are?
Man, it's been a long
like
time
corn.
since I had him. She my wife talks about him all the time. I'll be honest. I think it's got I want to say cheese in it. I think sour cream, some salsa, and it's got a seasoning so that it's a little spicier.
Okay, so I pulled up the old Google to help us out here, and let me see. Oh, it looks like it's corn with some mayonnaise on it. Is it a bowl? It looks like this is like
it's in a bowl. It's in a bowl.
This looks like it's on the cob, like a kind of a.
No.
Interesting. Okay, this one's. Is it like queso? No. Mexican corn in a cup. Here we go.
There we go.
Here we go, Ben. All right. Well, this has got some pretty good ratings, so yeah, here it is. It's corn in a cup. So we're learning here as we're talking about it. So yeah, it's kernels.
Yeah, the chopped up. It's like cut off. Yeah.
Mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese, chili lime seasoning.
Oh, there you go.
There, and lime to taste.
Yeah.
So you just heat all that stuff up, and then you put it in a mug or a bowl, and you just eat it.
Yeah, and so that's where I would say again. It's been a long time since I've had this. I think when we first started dating, where I was trying to pretend like I was cultured or something. And, oh yeah, I've had this. Yeah, cool. But yeah,
get a lot of elotes up in northern Michigan. Huh?
yeah, they're kind of hard to find. Definitely corn and mayonnaise, maybe, but yeah. So, but yeah, I'd say that would go well. Where if you kind of threw the corn right on the cob and stuff, like it on the grill, smoked it for a while, and put a little something like that together. Like, well, I don't think you can go wrong.
Yeah, no, that's new to me. I might have to try that out. But yeah, we did throw out a recipe about grilled Mexican corn. Mm-hmm. Very similar to kind of that. It's you're leaving it on the ear though, so you're not taking it off, and then you just put in some mayonnaise, some Parmesan cheese. We like to spice it up a little bit by putting some of our spicy seasoning on there, and then lime wedges, and you just lather that stuff up.
I agree. Fire in the hole.
Yeah.
Fire in the hole, and man, you can't go wrong.
Right. And you're putting that right over the heat.
Right over.
Yeah, so it chars
just
it
real
up.
fast.
2 to 3 minutes per side.
Mm-hmm. When you do that, Greg, are you wrapping it in foil?
Nope.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get the corn with the husk on it still. So I'll peel it back.
Yep, and then get it in there.
No, I'll leave it open, and then as I put it, I guess you could put the husk back
probably
over.
Not. That'd be weird.
Well, if you got the husk still, you could put it back over, tie it up with butcher string or whatever.
Sure.
Or you just leave it off and then put it right over the fire. Let it crisp up a little bit.
Should be quick.
And then then you're putting the mayonnaise on and the cheese.
Oh, okay. That's how you do it. Man, that's funny. I whenever I do the corn like that, I always I'll soak it first.
Okay.
And then I'll leave it right in the husk and do it that way so it stays like kind of nice and moist, so I'm not not really burning the inside and stuff. And I'll put it over the coals, but and then that stuff peels right off. It's
Oh, yeah.
awesome. It's so much easier. So
Yeah, we get quite a bit of corn here during the summer.
sure do.
So
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's an awesome cheap meal.
Here in Wisconsin,
Yeah.
it goes a long way.
Yeah, it does. Well, that's good. I think we'll probably maybe dive into that a little bit deeper
Sure.
some other time.
During the summer,
yeah.
summer one,
Get
Once
some
we
roasted
do get some
corn.
corn,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Definitely a big hitter.
I think the last thing I'd say, is just our smoked queso recipe that we put out there. But
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd call that a side, more just kind of an appetizer to get the party started. But I'd say it's just one more thing to throw out there as an option.
Yeah, and queso's real easy to do. I know we've probably talked about that, but really, again, you're smoking whatever vegetables you want. If you want to do that, you don't even have to. But if you wanted to smoke them beforehand, throw them in there for the smoker, cut them up, dice them up, and then you're just using like your Velveeta cheese and whatever other types of cheeses you want. Put maybe some sausage in there, some ground beef, however you want.
Lots of options.
Bacon, bacon, goes good with everything. But yeah, queso is always good on the smoker too.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, we are coming up on time here. This was a fun one. Something that
it should give us a lot of good
Yeah,
ratings.
right.
All over the place
Yeah,
on this one. But
we're not experts on this style.
and we don't pretend to be.
right.
I think that's hopefully people understand that we're here to have a good time, try new things in the backyard, and let you know maybe hey, give this a go. We tried it, it was awesome, or I don't know. We'll let you decide.
Yeah, I learned what elotes are.
There we go. Learn something new every day, Greg.
Right.
Look at you.
Yeah. Always learning, always growing. So that's good.
Yep.
Got any cooks coming up this week?
Yeah, man, I've really been thinking about ribs. Just kind of had them on my mind and stuff. So I think I'm gonna give them a go. I got a big rack of the spare ribs and stuff, and it's just been every time I open the freezer, it's right there on top. So it's staring at me. So I think it's time. It's warming up. It's where it's summer's calling. So let's bring it in on a good note. So
that's good.
What about you? What do we got on the menu for this week?
I got some pork chops.
Okay.
Coming up here. And that venison roast that I've been talking about. No, hear me out here. Hear me out.
Oh man, you're killing me. This is what's been like 3 episodes at least.
Well, let me finish, Ben. Okay, it's marinating. It's
sure.
It's seasoned in the fridge.
You're damn right it's seasoned.
So if it's not on the smoker by the next time we talk, then that means
you're buying beers.
Yeah, I got the beers. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be buying beers. I'll get to it.
That's awesome, man. We got time. That's all right.
Okay. Well, good, man. Well, anything else to add before we kind of wrap this one up?
No, just want to say thanks again to everybody. Have a happy, safe Cinco de Mayo. Get out. Highly recommend grilling. It's another excuse to get out and fire it up. So
yeah, and if you try any of those things we talked about today, if you drop us a line, let us know how it goes, or if you have
any recommendations, anything that
ideas for us,
people do, send them our way. We'd love to test them out, try them, and see how they turn out. Talk about them. We can talk more about them.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, this was a fun one. I appreciate it.
Absolutely,
we appreciate everybody listening. Again, thank you all for liking and subscribing and sharing, wherever you listen to this podcast. We wouldn't be here without you all. We'll continue to, hopefully spread the word about barbecuing and grilling and trying new things. So we appreciate you all.
Absolutely. Thanks, everybody. Take it easy.
Cheers.